that. I was going to paint the whole cab, but I decided I'm just going to paint the parts where you're going to see and where it's rusty. This turns out that the paint shop doesn't have enough paint inside. There's a few runs in this, but I'll have to sand it down. But at the moment, my main concern is to get it running, because I need it next week. Not this weekend, but next weekend. She's sort of got to be running, so it's not going to be the world's best paint job, but at least all the rusty parts in it. Hello there. So it might be calm now, but at about freaking I started painting at 6 and I gave up at singity bobbity, and because I'm pushing for time, I've got to have this going by next week. I painted around the dashboard there and all the hard to reach places. The rest of it I was going to do, but I decided against it in the end. Because it's all going to be hidden behind deluxe trim. So we've got the brakes in, throttle in, brake pipes connected, vacuum pipes connected, clutch connected. We've got the gear cables connected, even the piece we welded. Seems to be working pretty good. We've got the dash held in with one bolt. That is about it though. And that door shuts. We've got all the wiring for the lights hanging out and the vacuum pump here. We've got to try and put the lights up yet. I've got to remember how they all went on. We've got to change all the wiring looms in the doors because they're different. And we've got the fuse board in. So we've got the fuse board in, fuse wires in, everything's in. So theoretically speaking, if I was to put the steering in tomorrow, I could actually start this tomorrow. But I'm not going to. It's not going to get done until a Monday. There will not be a video probably tomorrow, depending on how I get on, because I'm heading out to camp a little earlier than planned. And I've also got to put this bracket in to where it needs to be. But once I bolt the dash in, I'll sit that on and work that out. So I'll hopefully do that tomorrow. But yeah, I had to give up painting. It's just too windy. And I think I'm just going to wait until it's at the farm and we can, once the garage is built, put her in the garage and strip it down. It's not hard to strip down. There's a few things I'd like to add to it and change at the same time, so you know it all helps out. But yeah, it seems to be working alright. So I whacked a coat of paint on it because I sanded down most of the rusty patches, and obviously I didn't want to get them going rustier any more than they already are. But yeah, it was horrendously windy this afternoon, and no offense, I may have lost my patience slightly with it, I don't know, but when your paint pot starts blowing away and paint starts blowing off your brushes, and the paint, it was that hot and windy. It was like 26, 27 degrees, I think it was something like that. But with the wind, it was still quite hot, and the paint was drying too quick for me to really get like as soon as I'd done a roll, I went to go and do another one, it started leaving these lines, so I have to go over with wet and dry paper and sort it all out. But it looks good, the paint works really good, I can't complain with the actual paint itself. I'll also put the air breather on hopefully tomorrow and get that sorted as well. But other than that, I think we've done pretty good. My daughter was out here playing and literally has left everything, so I guess I'm grabbing all that and taking it at the same time. So yeah, we're just about there. So we just got to put them down onto there, sort this all out. I haven't really focused on the outside yet. I tightened up the brake pipes because if someone pops around next week, I can get them to give me a hand. Yeah, so we've got to work out how all these go on. I think one of these was actually broken. Yeah, somehow, I guess they go up in there. Yeah. It's the left-hand light. So these lights are not going to work on this one because those brackets are set for, these got the adjustable lights on them, slightly different. I have to modify those brackets slightly because those ones, they've sort of drilled them out to fit sort of that thing, so yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. I think it might be even in upside down, to be fair. No, it might not be. Right hand drive, left hand light. Oh, I just broke it, that's why. But yeah, that's all we've got to go into. So I'll work that out as well. I guess modify those brackets to make these fit. Or I might route out the other lights, but I think I'm going to end up having different light fittings, which could be a bummer, because the other lights are... Well, actually, I think one of them was broken, to be fair. I got the indicators. There they are. Ooh, there's one anyway. So yeah, these don't have the electronical things on them, but if you compare it to them, that switch is the same. Nope, that's different. That's the same. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that one plays. Oh, I see. Wiring lights done. Sorry for the bad video. So I'm going to have to modify those lights to go on to match wiring harness. So I guess that's coming well next week. So yeah, thanks for watching anyway, and there she is.